Do we have to change names? No. Okay. So, InkyMoon, JHF. I have no idea who JHF is going to play. Inky, I'm probably guessing Zelda. Or Sheik, you never know. And joining me on commentary is the wonderful The Lorax. In other words, the person most favored to win this Melee tournament.
Y'all overestimate me. I haven't been practicing in comms, beating me the last we've played 6 times. We played friendly 6 times. A lot of matches. I won 1 or 2.
Yo, come on up.
This is gonna be you can get the next one.
This is gonna take a while. So what? Inky plays Puff
versus Pichu. Is he going Pichu?
Trust me, what are the stages? Is Stadium in on first?
Yeah. If you hit, this isn't 20XX. No, Stadium is not a starter. The only starters are Yoshi's, FOD. It's all the legal stages except
Okay.
PS.
Gotcha. Yeah, so starters are.
How complicated.
Yeah, very complicated. That's why I always get confused playing Wii U, because it's you get Dreamland, but when you ban Dreamland, it also bans Battlefield. I don't
Look,
quite
the
understand
triplets
it.
thing, I don't agree with, but whatever.
I get you ban FD and you ban all Omegas. That kind of makes sense, even though do Omegas all have the same ceiling?
No.
Yeah,
they're slightly
that's what
different.
That's ceiling can impact the game. But whatever. This is Melee. This is the game.
This is the game. But what about Ultimate, my guy?
Ultimate looks pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
So,
that stage is illegal. See, if we had my setup on stream.
look, it would have been okay, but we want to make sure that this keeps the Nintendo seal of approval. So no homebrewing, no texture hat.
Bro, this is my stream.
Besides,
What
do
are
you
you
really
talking
want me to
about?
play Metal on stream?
I have that turned off.
Okay, Young Link.
The
Any
Young
idea?
Link, dude.
I have never seen this matchup before.
I haven't seen Young Link Puff, but I know Armada really liked it. But he only liked it not because Young Link won, but because Hungrybox never got to practice against Young Link, just like he never got to practice against Puff. So really, everything I just said has no pertinence to what's going on.
All right. So what should I look for here?
Well, Inky's playstyle is a much more aggressive Puff, so you're gonna see a lot of backers, a lot of fairs, a lot of aerials in general. Probably not a lot of rests unless he sees something that he can confirm. That's his style of play, is to play very safe. The Young Link, I don't know if JHF has extensive practice with Melee, but Young Link should be played just throwing items, doing crazy stuff, crazy movement. That's like Young Link's thing. If you ever watch Axe or anything. Oh, if you would have hit just sooner, the pound would have kept Inky off stage, and he might have connected. I'm not sure he was close enough though.
Well, I guess we'll see. So, other question. Fire arrows. Do they actually leave a hazard on the ground, or is it just...
I don't think they leave a hazard on the ground. I don't know. I don't think so. I've played Young Links before, and from what I remember, there's no hazard on the ground.
Okay. So we have a pretty even game so far. I feel like Inky's definitely going to pull ahead just because of more experience with the game.
Yeah. Ooh. Nearly missing. Yeah, it doesn't leave a hazard.
Yeah.
Good dash attack there. And shield grabbed.
Is that a dead Young Link?
Just grab ledge. Okay, he didn't need a grab ledge. I was getting mad. If he would have gotten back.
So many whiffed opportunities there then.
Yeah. Pound, not good at low percent. It can confirm into rest against fast fallers at higher percent once they're in the air, but not really going to do much for him right now against Young Link.
So is Inky's main goal here just to wall JHF out?
A traditional Puff would. That's how you play every matchup as Puff. Not every matchup, because like Marth, you're playing more neutral, and other characters have better tools, better spacing. That it's more about the neutral game than just trying to wall them out, which is technically still neutral, but in a different way. It's more back and forth, trying to find a way in.
That's completely fair.
But Inky plays much more aggressive, as a lot of lower level Puffs do, unlike H-Box or Prince of Boo. So you're probably going to see less of walling and more of him just trying to go and get an opening.
Inky seems solidly in control here. I would have liked to maybe seen a little bit more off-stage play there, but
That would be cool. Puffs,
Ooh.
Puffs are really good at that. All right, last stock. Not looking great for JHF.
you never know. There might be a grimy kill in there somewhere.
Maybe. No wave dashing. Not even from Pat. I thought Pat could wave dash.
Pat was wave dashing.
Oh, there. I saw one.
Yep.
Anyway, I just wasn't paying attention.
Isn't Jigglypuff's wave dash kind of terrible though?
Yes, but it's still useful. It can be useful, I should say. It's kind of like, well, I think Peach's wave dash is even more useful, even though it's terrible, just because so much of her neutral relies around movement, just because she can't get in at all against characters like Marth.
Okay. So 1-0 Inky. Now, if both of these players were competitive, what would you expect for the next stage, the counter pick?
Young Link lost. Hold on, I'm not gonna look. Young Link versus Puff, probably Yoshi's.
And we're going to Pokemon Stadium.
PS isn't a bad one, but actually, it could actually be good for Young Link if he was using his items. It really depends on, like, projectile characters in Melee. It depends on if they play aggressive or if they play with their projectiles. Because, like, Falco can either be really good on PS or he can be really good on Yoshi's, depending on if he's combo heavy or laser heavy.
Completely fair.
And that's an SD with the bomb. Could have used it for bomb recovery, but alas.
Unfortunately, that requires experience with the game.
Yes, it does. Oh, I thought I heard Jigglypuff singing. I got real nervous. Spot dodge? Yeah, Inky's kind of just waiting him out right now. Doesn't really want to commit to anything. Knows that there's going to be an arrow every once in a while, and that it's almost always going to land short. Like, just barely short. He doesn't really have to commit to anything. JHF is using a lot of smash attacks, and all of Young Link's smash attacks are laggy, so you can just kind of sit there, bait it out, and then get a little chip damage, which is what he's doing right now.
So, as I said before, I have almost no experience with Melee, but Jigglypuff should not be living to 148%, correct?
No, especially not on this stage. Jigglypuff should be living to like 70%, unless she's playing another floaty. And even then, she shouldn't be this high percent. And like, Young Link's technically like a semi-floaty. I'm talking about like Samus or Peach or those floaties.
Missed edgeguard opportunity for Inky there. I mean, that cost him the stock, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's really going to matter.
And that puts him a full stock ahead. So he just kind of has to play patient. He's Puff, so he doesn't really have to commit to a whole lot, especially if he just wants to wall out, which, again, he's not going to, but he could. But I don't think he needs to wall out. I think he could win playing the way that he's been playing. So long as he does an SD, which is pretty hard to do with Puff, unless you like pineapple yourself 6 times.
Which is also possible.
It is possible. Backer? Nope. Just an SD.
So, do you think the lack of a buffer here hurts JHF if he primarily has Smash 4 experience?
Yes. Buffer is extremely hard to get used to, as I'm sure you know. Just because of how, I don't want to say quickly, because it doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel quicker that it comes out. It just feels more sporadic almost. More sensitive, I guess is the best word I could think of. Oh, and getting the downer kill, that's respectable. But Inky just has to get a little bit of damage. I want to see a rest here. He's up by 2 stocks, 79%. He could commit to something. A little up tilt rest, maybe.
He definitely could, but I don't think that really fits Inky's playstyle.
No, it doesn't. But he should do it anyways. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, why would you play Puff then?
Exactly.
You're not gonna...
Well, if you want to be the best player in the world.
Missed opportunity there as well. So,
wait out the F smash, go in, easy.
Up air? No. Forward smash is gonna take it.
And that's the set.
Okay, 2-0 Inky.
Okay, Colin said he wanted to go out, so I'll go get him.
Who's up?
You could go, I think. No, wait, did Richard and...
You want to commentate? Dude, I played that so bad.
Yeah, but hey. Good stuff, man.
I played that